Go to God, I'm talking about Christ. Locking in, I gave him my life. In the Bible, if I'm having trouble in life, that's where I go get my advice. I had to put down all my vice. That's why I locked in with my wife. Not Santa, but I made a list of sin. I'm scratching and checking it twice. Can't nothing go bigger than can't nothing go bigger than God. Transform, renewing my mind. Running Jesus, not wasting no time.
Hey y'all, it's your boy on Flow, you feel me? Sorry for the multiple intros. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. Not talking too much in the beginning of the video. As you guys can see by the title, it's gonna be my first time repairing a PlayStation 2 console. That's actually something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Like, even as I would argue, like as a kid, you know, that's definitely one of my favorite consoles. It was a personal goal as a kid to buy a PlayStation 2 console personally. So the fact that I'm able to buy not just one but two of them, which you guys are gonna see in the vid. You guys, if you haven't checked out the previous video, got a Japanese translucent blue console straight from Japan. That was awesome. And then you know, now we got this donor console. Now we have this donor console. Why I'm calling this a donor console is because if you guys don't know, just telling you really quick, Japanese PlayStation 2s are region, well, PlayStation 2s in general, they're region locked. So what I wanted to do was swap, you know, the insides of a US PlayStation 2 inside the Japanese one so I could keep the shell. But that is not what this video is about. Like, again, like I said, first time taking apart a PlayStation 2 console, cleaning it and fixing it, figuring out what's the problem. And I no longer feel like calling it a donor console anymore because, you know, after fixing it and it's actually working and everything, I don't want to even swallow that. But, you know, after doing this repair, after going through all that, you know, I think, you know, I'm going to hang on to it. We'll see, you know, in case, we'll see. I might give it away to, you know, a subscriber, even though I don't got much right now, and that's perfectly fine. And, you know, we'll see. I might give it away to a subscriber. I might, you know, give it to a friend if they want it in the end after I you know, swap the insides. But nonetheless, you know, we finna get into it, and I'm not gonna hold y'all up. And like always, even if y'all not hitting that like, comment, or even if y'all not hitting that subscribe button, I at least want y'all to keep God, man. That's more than enough. Keep God, make sure you talking to him, make sure you listening to him. And how do you do that? By getting into his word. And like always, I appreciate y'all. And if y'all do decide to subscribe, like, I appreciate y'all. Comment down below, and want to hear from y'all feedback, y'all reactions. Appreciate y'all. God bless. All right, God be with y'all. All right, transition. Hey Flow Squad, what's going on? So we here with another Flow tutorial video. My first time doing this. If you guys are new to the channel, here we just kind of, well, it's me trying, you know, different things that, you know, more than likely I'm doing for the first time. So if you are using this as a guide, just understand you are doing it at your own risk. But if you are here to watch for entertainment, if you guys have any pointers, any notes, always happy to take that. And by the grace of God, I'm always happy to get to do stuff like this and enjoy another day, you know. Here on the channel, again, we do just a lot of tutorial videos, you know, ranging from anything but mainly electronics, mainly kind of grounded in my interest. If you guys have anything that you would want me to try out, definitely will. And not only is it a technology channel, but all of my channels are channels that I always want to be based off of having faith in God first and trusting in him. So by the grace of God, we getting to do this today, and we're getting into cleaning out this PlayStation 2. I'm hoping to do a story time on this as well. But if you have been watching some videos, there should be some videos posted around the same time as this, where I am trying to do a project where I just got this Japanese PlayStation 2. I wanted a PlayStation 2 for a long time, especially that ocean blue translucent blue. It's an ocean translucent blue PlayStation 2. And since it only released in Japan, you can only play Japanese games, you know, games from that region on that console, because, you know, games were region locked back then. I don't know if they still are, but regardless, I want to buy a working PlayStation 2 to you know, swap the insides of it so I can basically have a Japanese shell, the one that I want, ocean blue, with US insides, you know, making it primarily a US console. So to practice, I did buy a broken PlayStation 2 console, but I have a feeling like it might be, how do I say, like it's amazing for what I got it for, because even though it's broken, it might have an issue that's easy to fix. So I'm thinking like I might fix this and still buy a working PlayStation 2 anyway, but still have this as another project console. You know, I got this thing for, it was like $40 plus shipping, so it came out like 60. I don't know, that's a big jump. I don't know, but regardless, that's what it said on there. I'll probably put the listing up. And you know, we got it for that price, and now we're just attempting to clean it out and try to get a bit more comfortable taking it apart and putting it back together again, you know. So I won't do too much talking as far as like, I'm probably going to be focused on, you know, cleaning the console at hand, and then probably do a voiceover as I'm fixing it, you know. We'll do a voiceover after when I'm editing, you know, with the parts of me fixing it. So let me go ahead and flip the camera over to show you guys what we are working with. All right. So we have an anti-static mat. We have this wristband. I've been learning about grounding myself. I know I don't see too many people when they're fixing a PlayStation 2, especially a broken one, I'm guessing, that they have this. But regardless, I'm trying to learn. This is my first time, so I'm not trying to move like I'm an expert out here, you know. So any precaution I need to take, I'll take it, and as I learn and go along, we'll see what I feel like needs to be done and not needs to be done. But generally, I'm going by the rule of thumb. So grounding myself. What I've been looking at is YouTube videos and, you know, searching some things up on ChatGPT. So just kind of gaining some information. Got some anti-static brushes right here, air duster. Also, this kind of all-in-one cleaning kit. Everything I have here, I'm probably gonna put on the screen and in the description below for you guys. I believe this also came with like a foam cleanser, or did I buy this separate? Either way, got, you know, what's it called? A microfabric cloth, and got this this kit, you know, that because I work on stuff like this a lot, or that's the plan. And this kit came with a lot of nice things, including like an electronic screwdriver, you know, specifically for consoles. It doesn't spin too fast. You can control the speeds. Either way, let's get into the video. Alrighty. So, pretty cool thing. This PlayStation 2, it came with 2 controllers. So I'm hoping to do a cleaning video on those as well. It also came with this memory card, which is also pretty cool, right here. Ooh. So 256, but they kind of split it down the middle. Either way, let's get this thing. So I'm going to be, as I'm doing this, I'm probably going to be watching a video myself. I'll also credit the creator that I'll be using as reference, or creators, you know, as far as YouTube creators that I'll be using as reference. Let's get this strap on right here. All right. I know majority I've seen it starts off this way. You flip it over. We're missing a pad right here. Really would like some gloves, because I'm not a big fan of touching nasty stuff. Also forgot to mention that we got some alcohol. I got some plastic cups to put, you know, some of these components that we can clean inside. It'd be nice to have a specific container where when I take this apart, I can put some of those components inside there.
Yeah, I get it all from this. Holy Spirit, speak through me. Yeah. Hey. Ooh, I wanna be used by you. Look at my son, it's bringing me joy. The way that you looking at me made me feel like I won the award. Feel your breath when they press and record. In the booth, we just on one accord. With these verses, I'm going to war. On the stage for you, call me your boy. I just want to be used by my father, cause the point is to show him my album. I just feel like the time is upon us.
down. What is that?
Like it's shady, we still not afraid. Tell my lady I'm here to the grave. Put me in like I play for the Braves. You had a good run, but he closing the game. Yeah. Behold him, build this with your own hands. Share your glory with no man. Leave my heart wide open. Got me when the walls was closing. Now your heart is flowing. I can't stop this moment. Stand on the top, see it all bitter. When I stand on the rock, see it all clearer. Yeah, my pops told me about a pallbearer who can open caskets, he a soul stiller. When you look at my jeans, you can't compare them. Cause the spirit of God gave me raw denim. Had voids in me, only God filled them. Never thought he'd ever put a cross in them. Ooh, I wanna be used by you.
Sheesh. This is cool though.
Is it cool though? Yeah, right.
Just to be able to separate these two. These little hinge doors are spring. I think I'm gonna these plastic pieces to clean. I love it when they. The fan here is connected with a very delicate small cable.
So this PlayStation 2, it's not getting any power. Not too sure why. Alright. Sorry. Car. I don't yeah. Anyway, not too sure why. Don't see any fuses blown. I'm not an expert, but I don't see anything on the board that says it's damaged, you know? Because at least then maybe we could have ordered one small part to resolder or something, clean it up. I'm hoping ordering a new PSU board would fix the issue, but if it doesn't, then I don't know, right? So, and it's not as dirty as I thought it would be as well. That's also another part. So I'm glad I opened it up this far. I don't think I want to continue to open it further. Probably start cleaning it from right here. The only thing is that yeah, I'm probably going to take a picture and try to find some PSU boards that look identical to this one and see if I can get it done. That's what we got so far. Alright, you guys, so I probably will go a bit deeper, but before I go, I really want to, the problem with this PlayStation again is that it's not getting any power. So I would think, you know, the main problem would be the power supply as far, the PSU, sorry. The PSU as far as what I've just observed from other videos and even asking ChatGPT. So I'm going to try to attempt to test it. This part is especially risky. Sorry guys about shaking the camera. This part is especially risky because you know, you're trying to turn it on, so there's actually live, like, you know, current electricity flowing through the PSU while you're trying to test, and this is something that people have cautioned over and over and over. So again, this part, not comfortable with, don't do it. Send it to a professional. As for me, I am going to be attempting, and I've watched a few videos, not saying that makes me qualified, but just stating that I am willing to attempt of my own volition. So again, same thing for you guys. Don't attempt it unless it's, you know, the same way. You acknowledge that it's dangerous and you're attempting it out of your own free will. Now I'm grounded with the wristband, the electricity resistant wristband. Also, I'm going to be trying to ground myself with the probes. But before I test it with current moving through it, what I will be doing is testing the, I forgot what this is called. Tripping. I'll probably put it on the screen. But let's go ahead and test it. Before I do that, I have to put my multimeter in continuity mode. You'll know it's in that mode when you hear a beep, like that. If this is working, we'll hear a beep, so same thing. All right, so we know that part is working. It's the fuse. We know the fuse is working. Gonna place this over here. All right, and like I said, I'll be grounding myself by touching the metal shielding for the PlayStation 2 over here, and then I should be able to touch this red probe with each of these sockets. I don't know if that's the right word for that, but each of these right here. In order for me to test it while I plug it in, there is a specific, I'm just gonna call these sockets for now, even though that's not the name. Each of these sockets, there's supposed to be specific ones where I should be able to test and get a reading. If I don't get a reading, that should tell me like, okay, this thing doesn't work. Either way, that will let me know if I need to buy another PSU and just replace it. So what we want to do is make sure this is off. I believe this is off, and I'm gonna go look at my other PlayStation 2 and 3 to double check that this does mean off, and then I will plug it in, and then we'll continue and test these things out, just like as we've said. By the grace of God, nothing happens. All right, and it goes right. The right thing happens. All right, so that is indeed off, verified by looking at a video earlier. Even wanted to double check. I checked my own PlayStation 2, the Japanese one I have in the back, and my PlayStation 3, just to make sure that it's actually off. All right, so now that we know that's off, let's go ahead and go to the next step, which is getting this plug back in. Start by plugging this in right here. All right, so you guys can see. All right, we'll be plugging this in. All right, got that plugged in. Yeah, I believe that is the wrong way, so don't mind me. Great. All right, so that's plugged in now. I'll use this to hold this down. I'm gonna start by leaving it off on the powered switch off before I actually attempt to flip it on and then test. So I'm gonna test once with it off, then test with it on. All right, so here we go, grounding myself by the grace of God. Let's try. By the grace of God again. So now that we tested that out, I am going to unplug this, and I'm actually gonna continue opening up what we need to open up. Well, continue in disassembling the PlayStation 2 further. Should not keep my hands on it. Oh, that's great. Cool. Hopefully you're not as rough as I am. Either way, want to disassemble this, this PS2 a little bit further, and then just get to cleaning it, and probably order a PSU tonight, God willing. And then once I do that, probably I might leave it apart until it comes. I don't think that might be a good idea, because maybe dust and debris could kind of get in there and damage it. Either way, I'll figure that out on my own. So I'll just continue to clean it up and try to order that other part for it. All right, let's just continue disassembling then. right here. I always heard this is super annoying to get off, and I think I'll be able to clean it enough just by leaving it on. If I do feel like I'm not getting it as clean as I want to be on here, I will remove it. But for now, I'm gonna leave that right there. We'll just continue to make space. We're gonna flip this back over. Also be extra careful with that fan because it's held on by a cord. Not a very sturdy cord, so again, be careful. I'm flipping this back over, all right, because I think this is the next part that we need in order to continue. Hoping to also do a fan mod in the future, because you know, the PlayStation 2 blows pretty loudly, and there's a fan mod out there where I think it's a gaming PC fan. It's some type of brown fan. I think it's like it says the title's like nocturnal fan. That's what I pretty much remember. And you could kind of like just, you feel me, take that junk off and you know, take it off and replace it that way. Take this part off. Alright, I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting dusting now. I think I should have been cleaning as I went along, but hey, we learning, right? Alright, so I got my screws right here. Let me just make sure these guys are good, because I don't want them flying off. I'm gonna move my screws as well that I got here. Alright. A lot of these I'm doing this in the shower. I'm definitely sweeping up the shower myself. Alright, man. Phew. This is the correct one to be using. But this is what we're gonna be using if it works. You want to be careful about which screws you use when you're unscrewing and screwing stuff, because you know, in simpler terms, you put this in, and when you turn it, since it's the right fit, it has some sort of a grip. That's what I'm gonna call it for right now, just so you guys can understand. It has a grip, and really the grip we want to call our threading. And if you damage the threading, the grip that you have, then you have no grip. So when you're trying to turn, again, the threading, when you're trying to turn and you have damaged the threading, there's no grip for it to, you know, kind of latch onto to actually get it out. Oh, I just screwed it back in. Looks like we're gonna need a new fan. Oh, come on, me. Yeah, I don't even know how to get this thing up now. Oh no. Hey y'all, man, how y'all doing? So I have no idea what I was thinking. Yes, I do. I wasn't thinking because I didn't know. Guys, let me tell you, you guys probably already know, there is clearly a difference between what I have in my hand here versus what is on the screen right here. All right, needed pliers, didn't have it, and should have known. I don't. Yep. I'm not afraid to show my mistakes. I'm gonna show this mistake on camera, just in case there might be somebody else like me out there. But guys, yeah. Here's the big difference. This is made for cutting. The other one's made for pulling. All right, for gripping and pulling. Shoot. Oh, that's that crap. Oh. All right. Well, I don't think there's any use cleaning this fan. Gotta add that to the list. Things to buy. I guess I might be doing that mod earlier than expected. Gave me. All right. All right. That's what I said. First time learning. We're gonna flip this back around. So I believe there's screws on this side that we gotta take out. Okay, push down, then lift up with it. All right, got that. Dang, it's just got a nasty smell all of a sudden as soon as I unclip that.
Pull those back. That releases that metal plate.
All right, cool. Take this part. Pull it back. I'm being gentle because first time again. So it's clipped back here. So I've got that unhooked, and it's clipped back here. So I'm trying to get this part back here unhooked. Be careful because these things right there. Trying to get it up. There we go. There we go. Almost there. Alrighty. Comply. Cool. This is cool. Sony Entertainment Inc. So I got a few ribbon cables to kind of get out of those latches and wiggle out. So let's get to it. doing this by hand. Really got to get one of those pliers that are more suited for this. Alright, cool. Down, so. Can I just take you out? I'm trying to go back in already, man. I feel like this one should get whipped out. Am I wrong? Am I tripping? Okay, this one comes with us. Be with us. This one looks like it gets wiggled out. Alright, this is attached to the disk drive. I can see that. Ooh, this is on pretty good. Really don't know about this one. So I really want to go and check. So let's see what everybody else got to say. Okay, it seems like this guy yanked hard, but he has a different revision. I like to look at specific models for this reason. Alright, but we just worked on this out, and we got it out. By the grace of God. Berakah. Alright, let's see now. Wait, there's a disc in here? Bro, this is, bro, that's what's up. So, okay, I'm getting all excited. I wonder what's in here. I hope it's not no demonic game or nothing like that. I ain't really interested in all that or anything blasphemous. So, I'm excited to see what game is in here. I'm even more excited now. But, yo, I was a little down because I messed up with the fan. I know y'all probably looking at me like crazy, like, bro, what is up with bro? But if I can figure out how to eject this manually, bro, that's gonna be so tough. All right. I mean, we got it set apart. Let me just try to look and see what we can do about that. Okay, before I continue and get, you know, excited to see what's in here. Man, I really hope it's Dragon Ball Z Budokai, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Favorite game of all time on the PS2, Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Either way, this thing is so tough on here, it feels like it's soldered in. But it's probably not, because that would be crazy. Imagine the last person who tried to fix that did this. I'm gonna talk, I just messed up the fan. But, yeah. I feel like, I wonder if it's more of a clip-on thing. Because I'm hearing stuff start to unclip. Oh, they're actually in these little holes clipped on. Okay. All right. Okay, so I see these two here. That's unclipped. And I see the battery in there, right there. Alright, let me be careful. Let me try to see if I can find somebody that has the same model as me. I didn't mean to end the video. Alright, boom. So turns out this is actually held on by adhesive. Not only did I find a video that is, you know, the direct model is the same model for my PlayStation 2. I saw this one already, but I wanted to look at the one I was looking at prior because it was more organized, had the chapters in case I needed to skip back and forth to it. But I didn't really like looking through a whole video anyway. All right, so yeah, so we know that it's stuck together by adhesive, so I have to be careful while I'm prying this off. And then we also figured out how to open up the disk drive, so that's gonna be cool. I'll focus on this first, get back to the disk drive after. So it's gonna take some time with this one. Woo! Grace of God, we got it off. It smells kind of funny. What's this? Oh, this insane. Tripping. Bro, it sounds like a sword every time I mean, I know a sword is metal, but like when I turn it a certain way and it's it's shaking a bit and it's ringing, it sounds like a sword. So anyway, all right, cool. I'll put this down with the rest of the stuff. Jeez. All right, so now we got the motherboard free. I didn't think I was gonna, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't planning on going all the way till Serene came back out here, and you know, I forget what she said. She said something as far as to double check about the, and she doesn't know electronics like that, but she wanted me to make sure I can check if it's just the PSU or if a fuse was blown. That wasn't her exact words, but I get what she was getting at, and that's what she meant. This is dope right here. So the Emotion engine is it's something I've heard so much about in passing, but don't know a lot about. I know this is a big factor when it comes to just enjoying the games that we like on the PlayStation 2 itself, you know, and we place it. It has to be a big thing because I mean, not every PlayStation 3 has it, you know, and for a while it seemed like it was tough to emulate a PlayStation 2 on specific hardware. I mean, even now, like trying to play a PlayStation 2 game on just any phone is still not a thing. You need a special type of phone for that. In a sense, a specific type of phone. There's the battery. I don't know how good this battery is, only because, only because, like, I mean, we haven't even turned on the PlayStation 2 as of yet, so we'll see what happens. Either way, we'll get to cleaning it. Pretty cool. It has a Samsung chip right here. I know that's not the name for it. It's like a compact something. All right, so now that we got it disassembled, I think I want to start scrubbing. So let me get a free cup and pour some alcohol in it, and then just start using the brush that I got. All right, so we're using rubbing alcohol. I heard 99% is good because it dries faster. I thought this was the right one. So we're gonna try to use this very lightly, sparingly, and you know, kind of take it from there. Where's my little shoki? Okay, mini. It's right here. All right, got the brush. Anti-static brush. Q-tips. I'm gonna start off with Q-tips and then I'm gonna brush it. Get on the Q-tip. Just start wiping. I mean, we'll start scrubbing once I can put it all around. Yeesh! I don't know, he's squad, man. Got it. Like so. See how this works. I really want to know what's in here, but I might save it for last. I think I might just continue cleaning. Just gotta figure out how to get a good angle for y'all. I'm gonna bring a few things in the tub and scrub them out. Anything I want to scrub here, I'm gonna do first. this one's pretty much good, so we'll set that aside. Let's get on to the other boy. So I'm hoping Dragon Ball, Sareem's hoping Shrek. Bluey and Junior, what y'all hoping for? A cat game? Tom and Jerry? Alright, I think they hoping Tom and Jerry. I'm gonna search up if there's a Tom and Jerry game out there. Alright, so that is all good. Alright, and now to figure out how can I get y'all in the bathroom. Alright, we got it in the tub. This is the parts that don't have any electrical components, that, you know, it's just either metal or plastic, where I'm just gonna, you know, I don't got, how do I say, disinfectants for cleaning consoles. I don't have those really at the moment, so I'm working with what I got. I would always recommend to, you know, get the stuff that's specifically made to clean the consoles. I'm just hitting with a dash of soap and mainly alcohol, and then just kind of pressure spraying it down. Yo, it's one thing after another with me. Wait a minute, the Sony logo's on the disk drive. I'm tripping. I'm being nasty. I'm good. Side and let it dry, and do the same to the other parts. Alright, so just continuing. Oh guys, there it is. That. So just continuing to dry off this stuff. If I'm not using the microfabric cloth, I am using a basketball shirt, compression shirt that I really am not too fond of, don't really like that, because yeah, the neck part looks weird. It doesn't fit, it doesn't look too right, so I don't mind using this. I already drew off this bit right here, so it's pretty dry, which is great. I'm just gonna put these to the side. I already wiped off that plastic cover. It's on top of the P2. I'm just gonna set this aside right here. Let's get the, what is this, HDD wiped off. It's starting to get dark out too. Yeah, just getting this cleaned off. I'm already happy with how this looks. Like, this looks nice. Even though the PlayStation 2 doesn't work, I'm hoping it does work, God willing, you feel me? God willing, once we get a new PSU for it. But man, this looks nice already. I always like watching videos like this, so the fact I'm actually doing one myself is pretty cool to me. Putting that together. This looks nice. That's nice. Let's go ahead and go check out the disk drive. You ready, bro? I don't know if you want to get another chair.
Let's stand for this.
I'm gonna turn the flashlight on.
Thank you. Oh, that worked. Oh, yes, it did. See? Tight and ready. Remember that, okay?
All right, yo.
There's 2 more.
You see that? That's not screws. All right, guys. All right, before we open it, if you made it this far in the video, I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh my gosh.
Get a job.
I want y'all to comment down below, what do you think is in here?
I thought he was gonna say what's a DVD.
No. All right, here we go. I see a little black. I see a little black.
I see a little black tee.
And it reminds me of Dragon Ball Z Budokai. All right, here we go. Oh! That's crazy. Oh, that's tough. That's crazy.
Time is up. My time is now.
Whoa.
You can't see me. My time is now.
I'm not gonna lie. That's
It's
not.
a franchise. I'm shining now. You can't see me. My time is now.
If y'all didn't know, Sareem is a huge wrestling fan. As much as I know ball, she knows.
He was just talking about getting the game for me.
She know WWE as good. Like she knows all the you feel me, the wrestlers from each and every era. So it's like, bro, look at the disc. There's not even any scratches on it. And like playing, oh, there's a PlayStation logo right here. What the heck?
Where? I see it.
It's cool.
PlayStation.
Whoa, it's cool. I don't even know if y'all saw that.
I can just see myself.
I'm trying to get it pop. Right there it is.
And comment
very
who's your
faint.
favorite WWE.
But the thing is, even with PlayStation 2s, like eventually the laser starts to go bad and you need to replace it. Especially with an old console like this. This console is basically as old as you and me. We're a little bit older than that, but you know, it's as older as you. It's 20. What is it? The PlayStation 2 came out what? It was 2000.
2002 is said. I remember.
Hey Google. As I was saying, it's surprising because usually PlayStation 2s have scratches on the disc, even though they still work. But it's because this laser, you know, causes scratches. Once it has too much, it might not read it. But that's really tough. That's what's up. Yo, y'all can't see it on the camera. Oh wait, yes y'all can. PlayStation logo right here. That's tough.
You gotta play John Cena in the background.
We tried playing. I feel like I put this on an emulator. We tried playing it. Tried playing the emulator, and it wasn't working. Who did I have? I had
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy, right? And I tried to punch. All I could do was dance.
LOL.
I was like, bro, I'm trying to fight, man. What is this guy doing? Babe, that's crazy. And it barely has scratches.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, it was good condition.
I might play on the other PlayStation.
That's crazy. What I need to do, I need to also get like an empty case, and so I can put it in, and then learn how to print these things out so I can put those in as well. My favorite wrestler on there was Rey Mysterio. Oh my gosh, see, she know all the theme songs. I don't even remember the theme songs. I remember it was Rey Mysterio. I remember it was Kofi Kingston because I was like, oh, they got a Caribbean. I was like, oh, cool, they got a Caribbean guy on there. We need somebody to represent. You know, you from my people's from Barbados and Haiti, so I'm like, we need somebody to represent. And then next thing you know, Janae is telling me, fast forward years later, that he wasn't even Jamaican in the first place. I got so scared. I thought I had the logo on the PlayStation 2, and I thought I rinsed it down the drain. I was like, no, it's on the disk drive.
This tray is held in by 2 screws right here. They're the same size as the ones we just removed. To completely remove the laser, you can remove this screw right here. So then you can put the screw. the ribbon cables. Hang on. Hey. There we go. The last one goes. There we go. Next, we want to reattach all the ribbon cables. Hang on. Hey. There we go. The last one goes here.
Ta-da! There's a clip right here. You gotta make sure it hooks on. That's what I'm trying to do. Alright, so there's a clip right here. We got that back on. Clipped on here, clipped on here. Alright, so we're good.
So after hopping on eBay, I was able to find a PSU and a replacement fan and got it shipped. Now, I originally bought a modded fan and I got this straight from the UK. So it took a bit of time to get here. So that's why I just got a OEM, original replacement fan in the meantime. While I wait on that modded one. And I just want to take a moment in this video to honestly just shout out the sponsor of this video, which is, if you guys don't know, God. I mean, yeah, we don't got no sponsors right now, but that's not even if we did, it still wouldn't top the biggest sponsor of all our lives, really. So just wanted to take the moment to say thank you, God, again. And also to remind y'all, no matter what y'all going through, no matter how tough it is, no matter how crazy, just continue. Or if you haven't, look to God, talk to him. I heard this great analogy. You don't get clean before you get in the shower. You get in the shower to get clean. So whatever is going on, no matter what situation it is, go to God first, look to God first, always. Get to know what he says and who he is. Don't just sit there and be like, I know God is with me. I know God loves me. Yes, he does. But get to know him. It's a relationship. All right. God bless y'all. And two, second thing I wanted to do is to shout out the sellers that sent over these parts on eBay. One thing I really want to make a thing on this channel is shouting out all the sellers that I have a good experience with, you know, buying a part and it working. That's pretty much it. You know, you can't really ask for too much more anyway. Yeah, want to shout out these sellers. And I know sometimes shopping online when it comes to stuff like this can be a bit scary because you always hear about scams here and there, and it can happen. But so that's why I always want to take the time to shout out some sellers, so you guys can kind of see what I'm getting and kind of decide for yourself and use some discernment if you want to purchase from these guys or not.
Then
So turns out I'm actually missing some screws on the section that I'm working on right here. There's actually supposed to be 3 screws in this section that I'm supposed to be working with. One, as you guys just saw me remove, the other on the other side, like I'm removing right now, and then one more actually under the power switch. You know, I have made some mistakes here and there, but regardless, I am still pretty happy with how this thing is going. All right, so we're just gonna keep moving forward and try to fix that, God willing, in the future.
we zoom in here. take the ribbon cable here, reattach it in there, flip that little thing down.
Oh Lord, I fall, but with you I'm soaring. I fall, but with you I'm Jordan. When all my problems feel enormous, I know it, joy comes in the morning. Yeah, ayy, yeah, ayy. I know it, joy comes in the morning. Yeah, ayy, yeah, ayy. I know it, joy comes in the morning. Yeah, hey, joy coming in like the first of the month. God been good, no I don't got a front. Devil get behind me 'cause you is not the one. Too many times I was down bad. Too many times that my life flashed. I know I wasn't picture perfect, but you went and told me I was worth it all. Oh Lord, I fall, but with you I'm soaring. I fall, but with you I'm Jordan.
Hey man, what's going on YouTube? So it's been a week and I finally got the parts for you know, the PSU. Not only the PSU, I got the part for the fan. So I'm very, very happy and thankful about that. But we're gonna, you know, open the PlayStation back up, grab those parts. And if y'all don't know, this is Phil. Y'all should recognize him from the PlayStation 5 cover, you know, you feel me, doing the raps for that and stuff. You feel me? So he's just gonna be, he's here chilling and also helping me out today. I'm hoping to get this working. Sareem's also excited for it, you know, because she want to play the WWE game that we found. But yeah, let's just get back into it. You know, hopefully I remember what I was doing because that was my first time opening up the PlayStation 2. So yeah, yep, let's get back. All right, so we're gonna open these up and see, you know, if everything just came in all nice and good. I want to try my best not to make the same mistake and use these to unclip the PlayStation, clip and unclip the PlayStation 2. I'd rather just struggle and do that by hand right now. It sounds a little weird. Alrighty, come bloody. I'm open. Alright, and it's pretty nice too. It's pretty clean.
I'm gonna try to put the seller on the screen, where I got it from, who I got it from. This feels a little bit heavier than my fan, I feel like, but it should work. I heard like all the PlayStation 2 models use generally the same fan. All right, now we got this one. Ooh. Hope this works, because this is really what's gonna get our PlayStation working for. I mean, the fan we need it, but at the same time, man, in order to get everything powered, this is what we need. I was a little skeptical about the packaging at first, because I was like, couldn't they have put it in a cardboard box, like put it in this packaging then a cardboard box? But I don't know, I've never packed a PSU before. I mean, at least it is nicely packaged. They got it bubble wrap, pretty nice, so I guess it does work out. Yeah, they got it. Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm gonna also put this seller on the screen. Appreciate you a lot. If this comes in clutch and works out, I'm gonna be happy. So super happy. This is a different. Okay, so this is not the. No, this is the one that I need. So based off of the number, you can tell which PlayStation this came from. Because mind you, this had to get taken out of another PlayStation. This is not like a. Just so I don't damage this stuff, I'm actually gonna rip the bag. I don't want to damage the bag. I don't even think I could rip it like this. Let me just try to do this, but I gotta be careful. Bless you. Dude, man, cameraman can sneeze. Alright. This is original PlayStation 2 PSU board. Judging by the number, I think this is actually it is the same model. I believe. I gotta open it up and check again. If the last two digits, can be different, that just means it came from a different factory or has a very, very small revision. But this would be generally for the same PlayStation model as mine. It's the first 7 numbers. That's from what I've learned. That's what matters. All right, so we got this. We're gonna put this aside. I want to put this somewhere safe. First off, look at this. Like, look at where we started, you feel me, with this PlayStation 2, and look at where it's at now. Like, that's amazing. Hopefully we can get this thing back up and running. So let's get into it. All right, so we gotta flip it over. Oop, don't be that hard. Remember, we gotta take this part off. At least that much I do remember. Here's the part. I snipped it. So, all right. Here's the first problem. I could solder this back together, but I feel like I'm gonna leave that for a project for another day. This fan. Let's see here. Okay, they do look about the same size. Here's my PSU board. All right. So thankfully, I don't have to undo everything like how I did the last time. What were you asking, Phil?
So you got a new one.
Right, I got a new one. This was the problem. This is what powers the PlayStation. I was telling you, like, is technically the best way I kind of described it was like there's basically a whole nother motherboard dedicated to powering the PlayStation, and there's a whole mod now where they remove this part and you can just get a plug where it's like it has the power in the plug. I don't know if that makes sense. You know how like some devices, like they have a cord, but then there's like a whole rectangle brick on the cord. Does that make sense? So imagine so imagine there's a cord.
Like the LEDs lights.
Some LED lights have it, not all. Right. So basically, the power comes from there instead of here. So there's a mod, instead of waiting for these to die, you can just switch it around, and then you plug the thing into here so you can get the power straight from the cord. That way it lasts longer. I might do that later, but for now, I just want.
Big one right there.
Nah, man. That one didn't seem too bad. That didn't seem too bad, but you know. All right, so wait, let me compare the boards. Let me get the other PSU board out. All right. So here we go. I want to kind of compare these a bit. The left one is the new one. The right one is the old one.
They look like they look like what the other one just is wrapped. The silver thing is wrapped.
What do you mean, what silver thing?
That one.
This?
No. Yeah. It's wrapped.
I think both of them are wrapped. It's just they're slightly different. Like you see, so this one is 1468623. They both have the same one, but this one at the end, the last two is 31. This one's 11. So meaning that like I searched it up, and it just means like the factory made a small update, if that makes sense. I think this one might have came before though, since it's 11 and this one's 31. But either way, it's still supposed to work as long as this is working and putting out the right amount of output for, I think, what is it? I don't know if it's voltage or electricity. Forgive me, guys. Forgive me, God.
There's a big difference.
Yeah.
That's two right
But
there.
even here's the thing. It's like having a door. Both doors are the same size. They have the same power. It fits. But you might have a door from two different brands, or it's like you have multiple different chargers.
Yes.
All over the world, there's different chargers. Some cheap, some expensive, but they all work. Right? And that's the thing here. Like, there's each of these are different things. You have resistors, you have diodes, you have capacitors, and not every resistor, diode, capacitor, they're not all the same. And this right here is a fuse, which reminds me, I could check if the fuse works. So Phil, if we hear a beep, that means it's good. If no beep, that means it's not good. That means there's not a current going through. So this is what we're supposed to hear. So we're just testing this.
It's
Good. All right. I mean, that fuse on there is good too. Like if I get a different device, something similar to this but better, it will tell me where on this board or what is not working, because it's one of these things that are damaged. I just don't know which.
So you can try now.
I would have to, but that's a lot. I'm just, this was cheap. I was like, I'm gonna get a new one, but that's like a next level. You know, we taking steps. We taking steps with it. But at least I can keep this, and in case I get another PlayStation 2, I have spare parts, right? You see what I'm saying? So this is how that's how people, I see these YouTubers, that's how they go about it. That's how I wanted to go about it. And this is also, as a kid, this is something I actually wanted to do, because we always had a bunch of parts and screws and cords lying around, and my parents don't even know, but I would just look at these things and you know, man, I would in my head I would play this little game. I would go to a random drawer and detangle cords and be like, I'm the best detangler in the world. Either way, having spare parts and here's stuff on hand is good. I hope, man, it'll be funny if the camera can see you laughing. But all right, we're gonna get this old one out the way, but before we do, I'm gonna unclip this part right where the power cord goes in. So we're just gonna try to be careful. There we go, unclip, and we're gonna put that here, and we're gonna put this in here, right? Great, fits nice. All right, so now what we're gonna do, I don't know, my hands start tingling. I'm just being scared, y'all. This is just, I don't need to be scared, but still, this is a working one, so I'm gonna, how is this even in the first place?
I gotta check the video, man.
No. This is something my dad taught me growing up and shouted at me a lot about. Yeah, and this helps with a lot of different things. It's like if you just take your time and pay attention and look, you can tell, you know, and that has helped a lot with electronics, whether he knows it or not. Now that we got it, we want to push it down in here. Thank you again, Phil, for giving us the better angle. That sounds way better than the other one. I don't know what happened the last time, but when I tried to take it up and put it down, okay, I don't know why this is so ashy. I don't know, it's ashy dirt. I'm gonna try to clean this real quick. All right, so guys, I was trying to line up this hole like this, and I was like, this is not quite right because it's still at a slant. It doesn't kind of sit flush, and I was like, oh, this can't be it. You know, how's the screw supposed to go in here? It actually just goes under after looking at a video.
Oh my gosh.
So we're just gonna put it like this, and then we're just gonna carefully, not like the last time, God willing, put it in. Probably. So actually, let me get it out of place, and I'll plug it in and then put it in place. They can see this part?
Yes.
I know I'm making it kind of hard. All right, great, we got it in. All right, guys, sorry that took so long. Thank you, Phil, sorry that took so long. Boy, move. Let's go. Out. Thank you. All right, now. I'm cheesing. All right, we don't even know if it's work yet. I'm just excited. All right.
Cheese. Hey, cheese. We got cheese.
All right. Oh, see, this is already coming out.
Getting cheesy.
You don't have it like this. You don't have it like this. You feel me? We gotta hold on. Before I even put it down.
Hey, cheese. You getting cheesy.
Mm-hmm. All right, now. AV to HDMI, right? So we're gonna go ahead and put this into our PlayStation. This is the AV cable the person, you know, gave to me to put, that came with the PlayStation. And then this will allow us to put an HDMI into it. Gotta put a power cord. Oh, I'm a little nervous, I ain't gonna lie. They can see my face? This is the moment of truth, you feel me? This is how we're gonna tell if it's actually gonna work, all right? I'm hoping by the grace of God it does. Take the phone, and once I flip the switch, if there's a red light, that means it's working. If there's no red light, that means it's still not working. All right, let's go ahead. All right, so I'm about to flip the switch. Just look at this right here.
Red light.
Oh shoot. All right, so we getting power. This was not happening before. I'm pretty sure I tried recording it. If I didn't, that's on me, but we were not getting no red light before, so I'm really happy. Right. Now we gotta see if it, you know, it turns on and works and everything.
A few moments later.
I didn't get to clean this yet, but the seller that gave me that broken PlayStation 2, he also gave me 2 PlayStation 2 controllers. I asked him, he said they both work. This was one of my favorite controllers growing up. I'm using this one just to make sure this is working. I do want to take it apart and clean it, but it looks fairly clean too, you know, which is amazing. It's my first time unwrapping this. So a little dusty. I gotta get my duster. Feel like a little kid again. You ready, Phil?
Sure, man.
You want to sit next to me? And
What's going on with the thing?
you want to do the honors? Or you want me to do it? Berakah! Alright, that's tough. And the controller does work. Alright. That's so.
It doesn't show any.
I wonder what this light does.
That's why I'm not on.
Well, what does that mean?
It's on.
But no, I mean whether it's on or not, it's on, you know?
Maybe just in the game. It might be just.
Come on, don't start that move, man. Alright, that's cool. This is crazy. First, thank you, Father. Thank you, God, for blessing me and Phil to take on this project, helping strengthening me and blessing me to put my limits to the test, put my brain to the test, and trying to get this to work. Regardless, of how big or small people may see this, I just want to say thank you, because stuff like this, I didn't know how I was going to be able to do it, but you blessed me to learn and grow, and I just want to say thank you. And we continue to grow by your hand, in Jesus' name, in your name, O Lord, we pray. Amen. All right, so.
Hey man, I was just so excited to try this out. I almost dropped the disc. You know how easy these PlayStation 2 discs is scratch. But we trying to test out a couple games. Here we are trying to test out WWE. Unfortunately, the first game didn't work. So, we looked at WWE for a bit. And honestly, if you guys are still here, I know it's, a long video. I really appreciate y'all. Hope y'all could like the video, leave any comments down below. And I hope y'all can subscribe to the fam.
You scratched it?
No.
Don't mind me dropping that junk again. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta get better. I gotta get steady hands, man. I'm tripping, especially if I'm doing soldering work. But these last few moments is just me trying out 2K10. I might not be into the other games that majority of people are into, but for me, I got the PS2 for me. Happy to play some of the games I grew up playing, like 2K. And some 2Ks I ain't even get to try.
Camera. I'm just gonna shoot like 2 or 3 baskets, and then I'm gonna turn it off.
Wow, nosebleeds? That's crazy.
Control the tip off, and we'll get this one started. With the crossover. Dish, right side. To the right corner, to Chalmers. Chalmers crosses it over.
There's no speed boost in this?
6 seconds to shoot. Chalmers. In the goal line.
That actually looks like fun.
Contact certainly on to that shot. The official was right on top of it. It's the first of 2.
Whoa. I guess this is an automatic foul.
To Chandler.
Seen it.
From just inside the arc. It's good. Shoots.
Oh, that's crazy. Dang. You're going crazy. Yeah. Michael Beasley looks so clear on this. I now remember the character. Bro, the character looks clear, dog. Catch that boy. Knock down. Come on, man. Keep forgetting that's not to. I'm trying to sit and play D. No, foul. I didn't mean it. Score. Alright, one more bucket, then we turn this off. Wow. Alright, still blood. Alright. Come on, boy. I'm trying to figure out how to actually do some moves.
The dish to Lee. Takes it in. Nice job.
Get away.
Bring it up.
Oh, yeah.
They're up by 1. With the crossover.
Here we go.
Pass it to the middle.
We out.
6
And
seconds.
one ref.
To the outside. To the right side.
Yes. Surprisingly,
Three was off target by Duhan. To Wade.
go away. Jeez. I forgot the vibration on this. Feels so nice. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Like, we still got vibration on all the other stuff, even haptic feedback and all that, but I don't know what it is. We talk pay DBZ on this, man. Anyway, that's cool. This is tough. This is nice. Very happy. Gotta take this apart to clean this, but regardless, thankful to God. I am, and you know, we're gonna end it off right here. That's tough, and now we got some more content to make on the gaming channel. You feel me? All right, y'all boys. We'll see y'all later. And we got this to try out eventually.